you mean? I'm the generous king for real. I the sleep, then I light up the street, got feeling like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like A, hit the red dot like A, finger on the like A. Shooting my shot like A, hit the red dot like A, their spot like A. I gotta get it, man, shout out, I'm fully committed like A. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like A. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Finger on the like A. Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers is putin'. I go off a field, no heads, just shooting. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. Stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than Ayuk, and they sending shots, but somehow I just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like A, hit the red dot like A, finger on the like A. Shooting my shot like A, hit the red dot like A, their spot like A. I gotta get it, man, shout out, I'm fully committed like A. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like A. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Finger on the like A.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And away we go in Glendale. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Come 19, come 19. Ready.
First play is to the air. Finds a man right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them,
They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Flush down now to his left. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Picked up by the Rams. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Throw on 3rd down. Dumped off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Brought in right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've got 1st down from the 31. It is Cup, left side. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No!
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will be his 1st effort of the contest. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Rams will take possession. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Able to get it to Barkley. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Let's go.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
Slot man motioned over. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They've got a man in motion. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Rams go up 6-0 here in the first. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dukes out a one-stop, and he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Cardinals first down. They're going play action. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
2nd and 10 now. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. And on this 3rd down, Rams electing to go with a dime set.
Here we go, here we go. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Here's Willis. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
From just shy of midfield on second down. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over at the start of the next quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Arizona. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the 48. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Come 19. Let's go.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Escapes the pocket. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Cardinals first down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On second down, it's ETN. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They're going to throw it on third and long. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
19, tight, 19, set.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
19, Lion. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To throw here on first down. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
He's going to throw this one. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Picked up by the Rams. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Go, check, go, check. Reload, reload. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt.
Here's ETN on first down. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Short pass brought in. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Now looking to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. That's fielded at the 46. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Nice kick there. It's a punt at 53 yards. And the Rams will be loving their field position they have to begin this drive. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Hauled down by Christian Izien. Second and 6 coming up here. An option give here to ETN. And this one does not go far. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Forcing it up past the 30. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Connects on the crosser. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
2nd and 1. That throw finds Pickens. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. Check out.
Back now, pressure on its way. He's on the move. That one's complete, right side.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Has it down close. Touchdown, Arizona! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's the peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's brought down for a loss. Ethan Evans on that a punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll have a chance to run 1 play before time expires. One last play before the break. Man in motion here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewan with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
From the 40 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Throwing on third and long. He'll get this to Etienne. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 39. Complete out to the right. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. And he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
19 Tiger.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed to Flowers. Has some daylight through the 40. Keeps himself upright. Zay Flowers. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's going to keep this one. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense in the hurry up here. He tries to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams take a third-quarter lead. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Roger McCreary takes it away.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 2nd and 12 now. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Oh, the football's loose. And the Cardinals grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And here I was just moments ago, Brock, thinking this dude is going to be impossible to stop. Bowling through defenders, which makes them forcing that fumble all the more impressive.
Yeah, you never want to tell your guys to stop fighting through tackles because he is, to your point, Kate, so good at it. But the longer he fights and stays up, the longer those defenders have a chance to fly in and rip that ball free. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They go right back to Etienne. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Christian is in with the INT. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in. On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Vacates quickly left side. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Slide's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 40-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Mustang 19. Tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hurt.
And they send a man in motion.
Take over.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Connects with Cook. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good for our Cardinals.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Putting the body on the line for his team. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
79 Bronco. No street.
Putting a receiver in motion.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
They'll throw it again. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. And that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Completed here to Pickens. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Hut.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Motioning left is their running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready. Set.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Motioning him from the slot right. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it.
Here we go, sack. Sack 60.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Rams.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Right there. Hurt. Stop low, 18. Cut 19.
Throwing from the gun here. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They'll try it left with Etienne. He's got room to roam here. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams make it a 9-point advantage. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Cardinals, 21. Joshua Cardi to kick off for the Rams.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard gain.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Turnover on down.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
32-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Rams.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Rams nearing their 6th win this season. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now a carry by Etienne. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
60 biceps, 60 biceps. Let's go now. Trap 60.
He'll throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cardinals have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Trying to push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
70 range. Here we go.
Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's